week off after this week, or starting on Monday from my college, so hopefully I can make a video or two there. I plan to do something spooky and festive for Halloween. Well, festive is normally associated with Christmas, isn't it? You know what I mean, like, of the season. I'm really sorry if you don't celebrate Halloween. I love Halloween. It has been my favourite holiday since I was little. And if you know me, then you know I love my Gothic stuff. So, I plan to do something a little bit spooky for that. And yeah, I've just been really busy at school. I did an English assessment and I got a B, which is really good considering it's only the start of the year. Most people only get like C's or D's when they start, but I got a B, so I'm pretty proud of myself. And I've been having a little bit of a tough time with my friend group. It's not the main friend group. It's just this one guy that's kind of not in our main friend group, but he's part of the friend group. And he's been being a little bit, I don't know how to say it politely. You get the gist, to me. He's been being a little bit mean to me. And that's kind of just been on my mind. And I've been a little bit sad for the weekend, but I'm still going to be here. This channel is my happy space. It's where I can mentally be calm and detox from, you know, the day, the week, the month. Considering it's coming to the end of October, this month has flown by and it doesn't really feel like it's actually happened. That might be because I've been going to school every day and stuff. Well, not every day, 5 days a week and stuff, but dunno. It just feels like it's been really short. I don't know if it's the same for you. Maybe this month has been going really long for you. And yeah, it's nearly over. I'm going to be doing some pumpkin carving with my friends this Thursday. Pumpkin. I feel like that's a good trigger word for some people. Pumpkin. But yeah, overall, I'm very excited for Halloween. My Halloween costume is going to be an owl. Yep, that's right, an owl. If you've seen my videos before, you'll probably know I love owls. I have 3 owl plushies in my bed every night, and I sleep with, I cuddle them to sleep. My favourite one is called Esther, and they're all named after my owl OCs. I have OCs that are inspired by owls, or part owl. And yeah, my plushies are all named after my OCs. And I love owls in general. Like, if I was an animal, I think I'd be an owl or a black cat. So I really like owls, and I decided to be one for Halloween. I've got this brown poncho that kind of looks like it's feathered, but it's not. It's just like got layers. And then I'm going to make some hair clips. I'm going to hot glue some feathers to normal hair clips and clip it in my hair to look like eared owls. And then I'm going to do some owl inspired makeup. So yeah, I think that's going to be really fun. Really fun. If you are dressing up for Halloween, let me know what you're dressing up as. I think if you're thinking, Mori, what the flip? I'm way too old to be dressing up. Look, I'm sorry. I just love Halloween. I love being able to dress up, and it's just normalized. Because, you know, where I live, it's not the most inclusive community, and not everyone is very accepting. And since I like fashion, dress differently, I'm pretty much always judged when I leave the house in my outfits. So Halloween is the one time of year where I can leave the house dressed cool and how I want to be, and everyone else is dressed up with me, and it's just normalized. Also, I really like getting free candy. That sounds kind of dumb, but I don't really eat sweets I don't really eat sweets often, but when I want to eat them, I will eat them, and it's nice to have them. Normally, Halloween stashes of candy last me for like the whole year. If not, it follows into the next year, and it's just nice to have your own little bit of candy. Normally, my family shares all the candy. We don't really dip stuff. So if I bought some sweets and I brought them home, guaranteed if I left them out, they'd be gone within the next couple of days. Someone will eat them. So it's nice to just have your own little stash of candy for when you need it. I also really like just going out with my friends and hanging out with my friends. Well, I say that as if I haven't spent the past like 4 Halloweens alone, but it's okay, because this year I've got some friends to spend it with, and hopefully that guy doesn't come. But sometimes we just have to live with people. You're not gonna like everyone you meet, and so sometimes you gotta work with them rather than against them if you don't like them. Look at me, I'm so full of wisdom. Speaking of wisdom, I got distinction in my musical theatre, which is the highest, well, one of the highest levels. It's equivalent to an A, even though it doesn't require me any wisdom to get as distinction. It's more based off of coursework and performance, so that doesn't really require a lot of wisdom. I don't know what I'm on about, but yeah, it goes pass, then merit, then distinction star, and I got distinction, which I'm very happy about. And yeah, I got my report basically for this term, the past 7 weeks really, and everything was really positive for me, and I got my grades and some stuff, and yeah, I was pretty happy with that. And the transition from high school to college for me has actually been really good, so I'm really happy, apart from the fact that that one guy that is bringing me down. I would go into more detail, but I kind of don't want to trauma dump and expose stuff, it's kind of just annoying me, being mean, and I don't appreciate that. In my friends, I like to look for positive people who don't focus on the negative or bring any negative energy to the gathering, the group. And that's kind of what he's doing. So hopefully he'll resolve himself soon. He'll find out that he's actually just not being very nice, and maybe my hopes are too high for this guy. But I hope, fingers crossed, I hope he turns out nicer. And yeah. How have you all been? Have you been good or bad? Let me know in the comments if you want to. I'll say it again. I know how scary it can be commenting on someone's video. So if I tell you guys to comment and you don't comment, I don't begrudge you for it. I wasn't confident enough to start commenting on YouTubers' videos until around maybe May this year. Or March, May, around that time. And even then, it was like very occasional. But yeah, now I've discovered it's actually really, really nice to show your favourite YouTubers some support, especially the ASMR community. I love the ASMR community, especially on YouTube. On other platforms, it's not so calm and peaceful, and on YouTube, it's just everyone's so friendly. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Also, it has been a year since I got into gaming ASMR. Can you believe that? Because I can't. On one hand, it feels like so long ago, but on the other hand, it feels like it was just yesterday. And it was just yesterday that I was curled up in my bed on YouTube looking for an ASMR video, then deciding to think, I wonder if anyone's done like Genshin ASMR gameplay. So I looked it up, and there it was. Easily accessible, and it's just as tingly. So, how long have you been watching gaming ASMR? And make sure you show your favourite creators a lot of love by liking their videos, commenting, etc. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. I know I've mentioned it in the previous video, or couple of videos, but I do have a Discord server that I opened recently, and we are very, very small. We only have 16 members, including me, I think. So, if you'd be interested in joining, in being able to talk to me, or post your Honkai Star Rail builds, or your Genshin builds, or your Wuthering Waves builds, Wuthering Waves builds, double S, that threw me off, or showing me your art, then please join. We have a lot of fun activities, like we have a poll. You're able to decide what videos I do next. And I have a little silly ping where I'm able to inform you guys about stuff that's happened to me. You don't have to click that, but if you want to be notified when I say something, you can. And you are always notified when I upload on YouTube. So, it sounds pretty good to me. Please join, please join. I'm joking. Only join if you're comfortable. I know a couple of months ago, if someone asked me to join a Discord server off of YouTube, I would be like really scared and shy. So, yeah. Don't worry if you don't want to join, but if you would want to join, the link is in the description of this video. The link is in the description of this video, so please click it. Please click it. In March 2026, there is a school trip of mine for classics to Greece, which is so cool, and I really hope that I'll be able to get on. We are going to Olympia, Athens, where else are we going? I completely forgot. Olympia, Athens, I think we might be going to Crete, and I've got the other places, which is really bad of me, but I'm so excited. I really hope I get on. There is going to be a trip next year, but it might be to Rome instead of Greece, and I'd much prefer going to Greece. Besides, I want to focus on studying next year because my exams will be in around May, June time, and if the trip is in March, then I want to be studying, you know. But if I do manage to get on the trip next year, would you guys be interested in a little ASMR travel log? Let me know. I feel like it could be really fun, because I used to watch ASMR travel logs a lot back in like December time, it is so cool, and I just love it, love it, love it. Last year I had a textiles project because I took a textiles fashion course, and I literally based it around Gothic, not Gothic fashion, not Gothic fashion, kind of like the Gothic aesthetic. Like, I looked at a lot of graveyards and churches and stuff, and angels, a lot of angels, and my theme was contrast between light and dark, so I think that fit pretty well. I also looked at the occult and things like that, so ghosts and angels and seraphims, that sort of stuff, and I also incorporated quite a lot of Columbina into that project because I was kind of obsessing over her at the time and her very eerie aesthetic, or at least her original eerie aesthetic. You know, when people would draw her as a biblically accurate angel slash seraphim, or with multiple eyes and stuff like that. I really, really loved that aesthetic, so I based my project on it, kind of. I will be getting that project back after this week, so maybe I'll be able to do a little bit of a tour of it for you guys and show you some of my work. I feel like that could be pretty fun, and again, let me know if you want that or not, or if you think it would be cool. I'm fluttering my fingers. I think flutter fingers are really like relaxing visually for me. Like when an ASMR artist opens a video and they do a little bit of finger fluttering. That's so nice. I actually adore that so much. I completely forgot to tell you guys what I was doing today. I'm completing a past event for 1, Stellar Shades, 2, the name card, or the profile background. It's so cute and I've been wanting it for ages. So the other night I sat down and started this quest, and then I finished it today. Just hiccuped. I just hiccuped again. I don't know why I'm hiccuping. I haven't eaten anything for a while, or drunk anything for a while, so I shouldn't really be hiccuping, but I guess I am. I completed a singing assignment I had for a online idol group I'm in. It is called Digital Snowfall, and we mainly sing Japanese songs. If you would like to check them out and give them some support, then like, please. I would appreciate that so much. If not, that's also okay. We are not quite famous, but we've gotten a lot of love since we started in December. And our next video, our next singing cover will be a Halloween special. If you are into Vocaloid, then can you guess what song we're doing? If you know, you know. I really hate saying that, but I've gotten into a habit of doing it. If you know, you know. And if you don't, then don't worry about it. But yeah, I did that today. So I've been quite productive, I'd say. And then after I finish voicing this and uploading it and stuff, I'll probably start reading that book I bought, because I'm really excited to read it. It looks really good. Apart from that, I am doing some work tomorrow, some schoolwork. I've got around an hour and a half to do, and then I should be fine for the rest of the half term. For the rest of the week I have off. Some schools have 2 weeks off, which is actually so annoying. I wish I had 2 weeks off, but my school didn't do that this year. They're doing it next year though. They said also volunteer a lot in classics. Like, my teacher will say something like, does anyone know why this happened? And I'll be like, yes, this and this and this and this and blah. I spit my facts out. Like the other day, we were looking at Elpenor, who was the youngest of Odysseus's crew. And she went, does anyone know what happened to him? My hand went straight up. Yes, I do. If you know, you know. Oh, I said it again. You know what? I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for repeating the stuff that I am saying. You know what? I am actually having word vomit today. The amount of times I've stuttered today, and I haven't even said that much to anyone. I've been wearing more courageous lip combos to school. Like, I have this purple lipstick that I wore on Tuesday, and then on Thursday I wore black lipstick. That's the kind of person I am, guys. I feel like everyone should be able to express themselves freely through makeup and clothing. And if that is comfortable style or no makeup, then do what's best for you. I hate it when people, like alternative people, judge other people for being basic, but it's like, bro, just let them do what they want. And it's the same for alternative people. I mean, for basic people judging alternative people. In my old school, I was one of the only alternative people, and because I wasn't popular, I got laughed at whenever I'd go into school wearing my own clothes and not the uniform. Obviously, on like days we were allowed to, I didn't break the rules like that. And then at this college, the college that I'm going to, there are a lot of alternative people. So I feel like really in place, and nobody stares at me weirdly or gives me funny looks or is laughing at me because of my outfit. So I think it's amazing. I love it so much. And there's so many like students as well, so I think it's awesome. Me and my whole friend group are alternative, I'd say, which is also really cool because I feel like I found my people. Apart from that one guy, I'm sorry, I keep mentioning him. I'm a little bit salty about it still. It only went down last night, and it's kind of been on my mind for the whole day. And now I've run out of things to talk about. Pretty classic of me. Ignore this random ass team. I was experimenting with Super Break, and I decided to try and make a Super Break Evernight, which somewhat works, but Super Break is actually really fun to play, which I like. And I actually like properly built my runway. Okay, not properly, but I built my runway better than she was because she had like some 2-star artifacts, no relics on her. That poor girl. But now she finally has over 160 break effect, I think. So yeah, I think this team, but just replacing Evernight with Rapper would be really, really powerful. Really powerful. I really hope it will be anyway. I think I've already mentioned this, but I've pre-farmed for Rapper with her her relics and her trace materials and her ascension materials, and hopefully, if I've calculated stuff correctly, she should have all the right stats she needs. so she should have that. And yeah. I'm really excited for when she gets a rerun, if she gets a rerun. No. Mori, we must be hopeful. She will get a rerun. Hopefully she'll get a rerun with the Dahlia. The Dahlia. Because she's supposedly the new best Super Break support. And Super Break back in the meta means rapper come back, rapper. They might rerun Boot Hill and Firefly and maybe Fouge as well. I keep always wanting to say her name Fougle, but it's Fouge. But how do you guys feel about Cyrene's kit? Deep breath. I think it's very ungood. That's not grammatically correct. It's very not good. Very not good. And I think like 80% of the internet agrees with me. And she actually requires her C6 to be somewhat usable, but nobody's pulling for her C6. Well, hopefully nobody's pulling for her C6, because honestly it's not worth it. And she only works well with Chrysos airs, and even then she doesn't even work that well with them. So it's kind of like a lose-lose, which is such a shame, because her design and gameplay looks so good. So good. Like, I saw her leaks and I was like, damn, she got a whole cutscene for her ult. But yeah. I think also Casterus and Hyacinth are getting a rerun. Oh yeah, maybe Firefly too. Yeah, Firefly's also on there, I think. I haven't actually watched the live stream, I just looked at a summary on a news report article thing. But yeah, if you're excited for Cyrene, then that's awesome, and I don't really mind. I don't blame you if you want to pull for her. She's really cute, and she could probably work well with the Chrysos air team. But yeah, I don't think she's for everyone. But yeah, I don't think she's for everyone. She's certainly not for me. But if you're gonna pull her, then I wish you good luck. I'm gonna continue saving for Rapper, and hopefully, by the time she comes around, I'll have around 200 tickets. So I'll be able to get her, and maybe her Litecoin too. But here we are. This is me getting the phone decoration. Yippee. What's it called? Starfire Parks or something. Starfire Parks. I think it's like the cutest phone decoration out there. And I'm happy to be getting rid of the Penacony one. I love Penacony, but I've had it for like most of my Honkai Star Rail journey. So yeah, it feels nice